New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Herkese merhaba. Starfield'de kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son nerede kalmıştık? Görev neydi? Faaliyetler. Bölgeye git. Mars bölgesi. Ana görev. Şunu yapak. Gemi izleme. Ana görevden çok yan görev yapak biraz. Uzay limanı. Evet. Devam ediyoruz. Tamam. Starfield'de devam ediyoruz. Bu arada Twitch'te şöyle bir test yapıyorum arkadaşlar. Bir iki defa daha test olacak. Ondan sonra sadece YouTube'da yapacağız arkadaşlar yayını. Bu ne? A, H. Bir tane gemimiz var. Şimdi özellikler kapalı. Şimdi ölçme hareketi ne? Bu ne ya? Ölçme. Neyse sırayla bakacağız işte. R, T ne? Y ne? U ne? I ne? I envanteri açıyor. O ne? Bu da bizde geliyor herhalde. F ne? F bunu açıyor. F. F bunu açıyor. Tam bomba attı. Patlayacak. Bomba atmayacakmış. Yanlış oldu. Y'ye basma. Yapay zeka direkt saldırıyormuş.
New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics.
Bu mürettebat
For most of its power. Beginning combat protocol.
Allah'ım. Tamam. Tamam. Şimdi öğrendim. Tamam şimdi öğrendim. Her şeye basmayacağız.
New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Hadi bakalım. Burada herkese dalmayacağız arkadaşlar.
Hello there.
Merhaba.
Can't talk right now, sorry.
New Atlanta sure is.
Herkesle konuşabiliyoruz lan. Oğlum çok büyük. Yeni Atlantis'e şu.
Well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. I'm sure you can find something you like.
...1264 bir şeyim var lan. Bunu alabiliyorum. Bu ne? Ne bu? Ha, şu altındaki şey.
Sure, have at it. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Kuyudaki elektrik kesintide ayaştı.
Not now.
Not sure if those Faroon zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what.
Hadi bakalım, devam. Yok ya, sadece ayın birinde çıktı. O gün oynadılar ya, kimse izlemeye gelmiyor. Önceden oynadılar ya.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me, clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here. We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
Bu konuda yardımcı olmanın imkanı
I
yok.
wasn't really asking for help.
Çok diyalog var ya oyunda.
If you change your mind and nobody else has shown up, maybe I could use a hand. Hello again. Still just... Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you.
Rus Sublus'un yanında. Bağlantı Hudos'un yerini keşfet.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you.
Musun?
Müsin? Müsin kim lan?
Sound like a commercial right now, but I've been to other stores, and they have the best deals in the entire galaxy. They also beat any price.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Hello. You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Robbing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
Bunları çalarsam
Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as anything else.
bir şey derler mi acaba? Kapı kapalı.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell.
Şimdi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geldi. Bunu yanlış mı yaptık şimdi? İkili. Yanlış yaptık herhalde.
Good luck with that, right?
Nice to meet you.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Çok konuşuyorsun ya.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of failed attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Çok konuşuyorsun. Ulan bir insan az konuşur ya.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
2000 kredi görev ödülü.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Tipe bak.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Bir şey, silah nasıl koyacağım ya?
I've got to see this through.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that.
Kamerayı
I've been
kapatayım,
here
kimse
3
yok.
times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? No, seriously. I really don't want that.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. Hey. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate.
Excuse me.
I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Is that your ship that landed not too long ago?
Buradan gidemem.
I help out Henry from time to time. Not very often these days. But that's fine.
Hey, I thought you were out there, you know, solving this. Honestly, I have no idea. I think that's actually even more concerning, and that's saying something. Does it matter? Sure seems like this is happening one way or another. I don't trust her, but I'll keep an eye on her.
Ve oraya nereden çıkacağız? Oraya nereden gideceğiz ya? Buradan görev alabiliyoruz.
I'm not gonna be stuck in this place for long.
Topladığımız şeyler bununla yapılıyor.
I suggest avoiding such maneuvers in the future.
Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Şuna gidelim bari. Ne oluyor ya?
I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
Devam bakalım.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to... make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, You bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Ne yapacağım anlamadım ki. Bağlantı kutusunun gücünü keseceğim mi kesmeyeceğim abi.
On raw materials have really dropped lately. It's those independent companies throwing things off.
I heard they had a breakthrough at the lab recently. All kinds of new possibilities, they said.
Mars bölgesi keşfedildi.
Residential tower. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related.
The lodge is here in this.
Kesmeyecektik değil mi onu? Kesme diyor. Mantıken.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Loyalty, self-reliance, in cold.
Falls like that have a high probability of compromising your health.
Bugün nedense kimse yok yayında. Şuna bak diyaloglara.
constellation. I am relieved you have given up on carrying everything yourself. How may I be of service?
Ha, ona yaptıklarımı görebiliyoruz. Ne yapacağım şimdi ya? Barmenle konuşacak bari.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new girl? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide. First, thanks so much for your unwavering support. Second, in fact, you cannot buy it, because I don't have everything I need for the recipe. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. Very clever of you.
İyi yayın
I must
hocam.
be so proud.
Teşekkürler
And
Asude.
really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe
Bu arada
that friend could
9.30
possibly
gibi
find a way to
yayını
get her
bitirebilirim
important
arkadaşlar.
cargo out of the
Bugün
Empire.
biraz
And if,
işim vardı, geç açtım
that
yayını.
were done in a less
Fazla
than
yayın
100%
yapamayacağım bugün.
legal way, well,
Anca
that
1
might not
saat,
be the
1,5
worst thing in the
saat
world.
belki olabilir.
You, with me on this?
Yarın devam ama 2 saat, 3 saatte.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
Ha, dur. Almayacağım, vazgeçtim.
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to...
O ne lan? Tamam.
When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House for room, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that I'm usually all for letting folks... Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there are... I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a... Yeah, this is hardly a life or... See you around. Hey.
Şu görevi de yapayım.
Looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Bütün görevleri yapacağım.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need something, or... not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. Is there a reason you're asking? Okay, then you should probably not, you know, be here.
Hadi bakalım.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something? I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not all right. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I have never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies.
Hadi bakalım.
I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do. Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
Have a good one. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay.
Orada ticari bölge. Vas bölgesi. Vasco. Konut bölgesi.
You didn't hear this from me, but that's a clue.
Ben bir su alıp geliyorum. Hoş Blackhead selam. Hoş geldin. Blackhead TV.
Hey, I've heard of you. The Explorer, right? You ever think of joining those Constellation folks?
Su almaya gitmiştim.
I feel
Bu ne ya, sürekli iş, görev. Bizim kaç tane görev oldu şu an? Bunu tamamladık. Ha, tamamlanan şu oluyor. Tamamlanan bu oluyor. Bu ana göre herhalde. Bu yan görev. Bunu yapamıyor şu an. Tamam.
Yes, exactly. It's like
when someone
Bu oyun için şu an yüksek olmuyor.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Is there something I can help you with? Unless you have an appointment, only Free Star diplomats and security members are allowed inside. And because you're asking the question, I take it you don't have one. You can't forget what you don't need. Diplomatic visas haven't been in use since the Colony War. No, this sounds to me like a guard bought a red marker and colored some tape. I'll make a call to Sergeant Yumi and see if I can't get this squared away. Thanks for the tip.
Görev ne oldu şimdi? Bir çıkar mısın ya? Sen de başımda dolanıp duruyor.
Hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. You did, huh? Gotta admit, I was against the sign at first. Felt cheesy, you know? Like we're hiring a dishwasher or one of those dancing clowns. But here you are. Can't argue with effectiveness. And if nothing else, New Atlantis security is just that. Effective. When we're fully staffed, that is. But we're not. Long story. And need some help. You interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Evet.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Şimdi şu görevi de yapak. Ondan sonra bitirek bir günlük.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted.
Oyunu nasıl buldunuz?
I am not staring, I am analyzing. This is important xenobiological work. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, that's... Thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Tamam arkadaşlar. Şimdi bunları yapacağız. Bir sonraki görevde devam edeceğiz yan görev. Ana görev bu. Kalan görevi, diğer görevler, görev. Tamam, bu kalan görevi. Geldiğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki yayın birazdan belirleyeceğim saatini. Arkadaşlar YouTube'da görürsünüz. Geldiğiniz için teşekkürler. Hoşça kalın. Bugün biraz kısa oldu yayın.